And we're back. No Cover presents Red Light District Show. Hello? Oh, there he is. All right. I'm sorry. My freaking headphones were. I was only getting one ear. Well, this is No Cover presents Red Light District Show, and we want to warm red light welcome for Zorba and Free Love Project and Randy Mesa.
All right, thank you. Thank you very
What
much.
up? Welcome. Man, you're a legend, huh?
In my own mind.
Well, I mean, a local legend for sure.
Well, that title can be taken a lot of different ways, but you know what? A legend. I hope I leave a legacy, which can make me a legend. But I just go for things that I think I'm an opportunist, and every opportunity that I get presented or go after has everybody else involved.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the project. It was put together just as an idea to do something during COVID. And
What is this? What is the project?
The Free Love Project was, I had all these songs that I'd written over the years, and a lot of friends like Sean and, just other fellow musicians around going, hey, let's go in the studio and record this sometime. Let's do something, let's collaborate. And I was listening to Santana's Supernatural album, and I heard all of his collabs he did with everybody, and I go, man, what a great idea. I would try to do that here in the 805. So I put some post up on a song I did in Mexico on my ukulele, and I said I need a female vocalist, and got an overwhelming response. Put it together, a little Facebook jam, and went to the studio and recorded it, and the gates were open after that. So a lot of people were wanting to get involved, and
you were away from the game for a while.
Yeah,
because it seemed like as soon as I entered the scene, that's when you left the scene.
Yeah, I went through a lot of things with alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just dragging me down. And, my brothers, Blake and Brandon,
Yeah, I know.
they're successful in their gigs, and they do it sober. And, I was like the last one of the family to get it. And so I took a lot of time. I moved to Mexico, and I would spend time down there for like 6 months at a time and come back. And, I was playing a lot of music down there. I didn't have the whole thing of ska daddies and, all the good and bad things I did. I just didn't feel good about how it all ended, the band breaking up and with good friends. So writing music down there, I came back and I wanted to get back into music. I got myself sober. I'm coming up on 2 years, and that was a big thing because I think that's what really magneted people towards me was, okay, he's sober. He's focused, he's still, it's like the kid that goes, you're invited to Christmas, but you can't drink. So it's like you're invited to the party, but not really.
How do you, and I'm not trying to advocate for drinking or drugs,
Right.
But how do you transition to writing when your whole career you've been writing under the influence?
The formula is still the same. It's still writing, but you focus more on what's going on in the awareness of what you're writing about instead of just trying to write something belligerent. And, you got a room full of belligerent guys. You're going to turn into a party band, and your music's going to reflect that. And if you don't take it serious, just like my heart condition, I have to take that serious. And, I'm getting a pacemaker, and the doctor goes, I can't do anything if you keep drinking. So my higher power was my doctor, and I don't do the steps and stuff. And I don't knock it because it works, but just surrounding myself with new people that I looked up to now on the same playing field in the reggae project. I've done 20 songs so far, recording at Armand Studio at the Captain's Quarters with just random people. I got Tony Cortez from Ill Repute to do a ska punk song. I wrote 2 songs with I Decline, and it just evolved, and we're just going and going. We're going to release a CD at the end of the summer at the Cruisapalooza, and have all the people that were involved in, because the Free Love Project is just not the reggae band. There's so many more entities and other people involved. So that's what we're looking to push at the end of the summer. And it just got so overwhelming, and I said, Randy, I need help. It was just myself and doing all this and trying to organize it and, create a good nucleus of keeping it going. So
What's Randy's role?
Randy's role, and he's directly in cross promotion with me. He is the band manager. he keeps everybody together. He's the coach. You know, he's equipment manager. He makes sure everything runs. He gets us gigs, and we just took over Miss Olson's. We're trying to get that place going really good. We had just had Pato Bonton and Kyle Smith. We got Angelo Moore from Dr. Mad Vibe coming in. We're working on getting Cornerstone, and we're getting a lot of stuff going on with good projects. We're getting up in Santa Barbara with Michael Rose at the end of next month. Right? Next month. And then we got a sponsorship with Firestone and Walker, 805 Beer, so they're doing special events, and you know things are just rolling every Thursday at Tony's Pizza. Who'd figure that? You know, rocking Tony's Pizza, and then we're doing Pizza Man Dan Sunday, which is Old Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
And
that stage is awesome too.
Oh man, I was just gonna say, yeah, we look forward to that gig, and things are just going good. We're cruising, man, and we're not taking it seriously too much, but we're having Maury and Levi and Mike and Menchaca and
Levi,
all these.
That guy's voice is fucking phenomenal.
My God.
That's my favorite singer, like reggae on the reggae side in 805 is Levi.
He's got that voice, that growl,
and the way he writes too.
It's incredible.
Like even to this day. Like I'll listen to a new or old song of theirs, and I'll take something from it. Still to this day,
a message. He always has some good message, and that we're coming with an 8-song EP. It's going to be a live recording, and we're just going to put original music out. That's
when's that coming?
We're probably by the end of August or September.
Okay.
Yeah, and that'll be all original, and it's going to be really fun. And other than that, what do you got, Randy? Come on, man, help me out here. We're on the clock.
Yeah, clearly.
So tell them what you do with the band. Tell them what your thing is.
My whole thing is, doing the gigs and booking and making sure in the social media, getting the awareness out there, making sure the boys have what they need. Getting more endorsements, we're going after music instrument sponsorships and just trying to get them going in the positive direction.
Is this your first rodeo in regards to managing?
No.
I've
managed a few bands before. After the Smoke was one of them.
And you still went back to Shawshank, bro? Because that's the most. You want to talk about the most thankless job in the world? Is a fucking manager of a band.
Well, I'm not a musician, so.
Right, me neither. You know what I mean? I've hey, you want to manage a band? Oh, sure, fuck yeah. And by the end of it, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. What the fuck? What did I do?
Yeah.
You're fuck you. That's what.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
When it's good, it's not your.
It's them. When it's bad, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, there's 9 guys in the band, and everybody's got a whole different attitude, and everybody wants to get it on point and get it right, and I'm there to just keep the peace and keep the balance and keep the flow going, and that's pretty much what I do.
He's Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Wisdom, Dalai Lama, I call him. I go, talk to me before I talk to these guys, please, and make sure I get it right. I'm not pissing them off. But that's the thing, these guys, everybody in the band comes from their own band, so I thought when it first came together, I go, God, how am I going to get Maury, Levi, Mikey, and now we just brought Jess Leedy in from Scott Addies, and it's like, how am I going to get all these singers to not
fight,
get bummed out? Yeah, and it just turned into this harmony. So they're all focused on just making. We're a voice-driven band, and with good backup players.
And Maury is ridiculous, huh?
Oh my God!
If you haven't checked out Maury. He features on a lot of people's. He's not really part of Dirty Rice, right?
No, I
think
he
he's
could
just
tell
like
you more about that.
Maybe he's a featuring sometimes.
Yeah, special guest.
Yeah,
or, but we're writing his songs and he's bringing them as a whole.
And his voice is ridiculous. Check him out. Go look him up. Does he even have an album?
He's gonna.
He doesn't. He's just like this talent. Like he's like another instrument. Let's get a Maury.
Yeah. Absolutely. So that's what I think he's really happy with the project is he is fronting his own stuff right now, and I think he earned that. And with After the Smoke and Dirty Rice, he was kind of just doo-wopping and still singing, but now he's out there pushing his own original
There is
music.
a song on YouTube, so if you're listening at home, it is "Smile" by After a Smoke, and it features Maury, and that is you can. That's him. Like,
Hey,
you-
we're a collaboration.
I want to
bro.
be a free love
We're a collaboration.
Yeah. Voice of an angel for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
And like when they first were pitching that song to me, After a Smoke, like before it was just like on a phone, and they're like, "Hey, can I take you to dinner?" And I was like, "The fuck, I guess so. Yeah, let's go to dinner." And like, "Oh, check this out. This is our new song. We believe in this one." And it was the rough version of "Smile," and I was like, "Oh, that's Maury, huh?" And like, that's Maury. We got Maury on it.
Yeah, but so we have Jacob comes in. Jacob's like our Dodger utility player. He plays drums.
Oh, he does.
He plays guitar and sings.
Jacob Marquez.
Marquez, yeah. So he's heavily involved, and then we have Coloma when he can make it. I'm cutting
From
songs.
Request,
We're
yeah.
cutting all these songs with these guys. And it's
Oh,
really
Coloma.
cool.
How is he?
He's great.
He is.
He's doing a bunch of stuff down that way in L.A., Venice, and stuff. So he's cutting his own album right now. But yeah, we're working on some stuff in the studio right now. So things are coming out. We're gonna have original music, and we want to pretty much. It's kind of like we're showcasing the 805 reggae scene in one band. So
Yeah.
it's getting awareness. We're our first big gig is we're headlining the Cave in Big Bear.
How is our reggae scene going down? How is it right now, Randy?
The reggae scene,
Here.
we're getting a lot more noticed. It's the summertime, so once it's nice and hot, that's when everybody wants. Now they're knocking on the door, but we've been knocking on the door the entire time, and they don't want to look at us.
Yeah.
And as soon as the summer comes around, they're like, "Oh yeah, let's get."
Do
reggae."
we have any reggae bands still?
Yeah, there's a few that are still out doing doing music and stuff. But I mean, once
So
this
High.
project-
So High is out
once
there.
this project came about, it was just okay.
Well, and
Jacob Marquez
Yeah,
and
Jacob's got his own thing going on right now too. Jacob Marquez and the Good Vibes, and they're doing a lot of shows right now as well. So we're super pumped, just to see that our reggae scene, the reggae scene, is coming back in effect.
good.
Well, what we need too, though, to come back is the clubs to be able to come back. A lot of the Bombays and some of the bigger name places aren't letting it open up yet. So
There's a lot of like at this moment right now, you can get things done, but there are so many pathways. Like they're putting blocks after block in front of you, and I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but I don't see our state open in September.
No, I mean it seems like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You're vaccinated, but you can still get COVID. But they got this new one out.
Man,
Now they're offering you Dodger tickets to go get COVID. I mean, come on, bait it a little more.
the one thing I don't, and maybe it's just me being naive about this, but get the shot, but I'm still getting flack from people. Oh, you didn't get the shot?
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna kill us. Aren't you vaccinated? Yeah, but you're gonna kill us. What's the vaccine for if I'm gonna kill you?
Yeah. That's the way I look at it, kind of in that hindsight.
So I just don't understand it. I might just be dumb. So I mean, I'm sure some of my liberal friends are gonna be, "Hey, fucking idiot."
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Um,
So if you guys want to come and see the project, we're tomorrow at Miss Olson's at 12 to 4. It's an outdoor setting with beautiful food and
I fucking love Miss Olson's.
overlooking the ocean. And then if you want to come get your Dave and Buster's adult groove on at Pizza Man Dan's, it's
5 to 7.
5 to 7 with DJ Rick Rock, and that's always a fun time. It's a different crowd. See, we played at different crowds. On my birthday, we were at Hardcore Pizza and Rock and Roll Pizza, and with the Free Love Project, and I brought in my son's band, No Remorse, and Tarina. Have you heard those guys yet?
no,
Oh, it's
connect them with us.
David from Civil Conflict. The
Oh, I
drummer.
know Civil Conflict.
So he's got this new band, and they're like, I saw my brother's in Stalag, so I went to the tavern the other day, and I was like, this is a lot more gnarly than I thought it was gonna be. They were playing with who's that? Dead Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those guys, man, that was a wild
Packed.
That was a wild pack. So I took those kind of style bands on my birthday out there, and then here comes the Free Love Project. But we tamed the crowd. It was kind of cool. All the kids were just beating each other up 1 minute, and then we had them sitting in a circle in front of the stage like it was after recess at kindergarten, man. And then we played Hotel California, the Scott Addy version. And the one kid looked at me, and I go, and they popped, and we had the gnarliest slam pit. But here's a Free Love Project playing a punk venue, getting the kids to slam, and then getting them to sit down and entertain them. They kind of were like, wow, look at these old farts doing it.
Hey, our scene is special, man.
Yeah, it is, man. It's eclectic. And that's what we're trying to do at Miss Olson's, me and Randy, is showcase 805 music. It's music bands. You know, we're going to do a punk night. We're going to do just different theme nights and, you know, bring a lot more national acts here.
Dope.
And try to get the Channel Islands back on the map. There's nothing really down there anymore. Whale's Tail closed, Port Royal, you know, all the good little places down there are shut. So we're trying to bring Miss Olson's in. You know, he's got this thing called Brave, and he fought the county over mask and opening, and he just went for it. Took every fine they gave him, and they sued him for $450,000, and he won. So now he's got a coalition of all these businesses, and they're trying to shut down Cronies and Agora because Dave Ray is part of the Brave thing, but they're in L.A. County. So they're trying to get him like bring your Brave stuff here. So he's Matt Bremian. He's really a very, smart guy, and he's the owner of Miss Olson. So
well, I mean, if he can do L.A., then it's all. I mean, the only other place we fight is San Francisco,
right?
Because those are the two that dictate the whole state.
Yeah,
and for that matter, the whole country.
Yeah,
pretty much.
All
yeah.
liberal, all liberal,
yes.
all the liberal,
The blues.
all the blue check
blue
mark or
stuff,
whatever.
So anyway, man, we appreciate you having us.
Yeah. Real fast before we move on, I want to give a shout out to Leashless. And who do you got going on this weekend, Randy?
I got Kima Moya tomorrow on Sunday from 3 to 5. He's doing an acoustic set. And then,
Don't you got Kyle Smith coming back?
Kyle Smith was just there yesterday, packed house, great show. I'm going to get him again in August and September as well. So we got a bunch of different genres of music going on at Leashless Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, tell him Mad Face is also booking rock bands at the Raven.
Oh yeah, I'm booking different stuff too at the Raven Tavern down the way. They're doing classic rock sets, but what we're trying to do at this point, we're trying to open up the door so we can get all genres of music in there as well. So just spot dates here and there, whatever we can do to keep the music going. That's all I'm really trying to do.
My man, dude.
Yeah.
Well, where can people follow you, and where can people follow the Free Love Project?
Mad Face Marketing.
Yeah, so at Mad Face Marketing on Instagram, on Facebook, and Free Love Project, same thing, Free Love Project 805 on Instagram and Facebook.
My man.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, I just want to, just like Tim was saying, I want to give a shout out to both of you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys doing what you're doing, you're leading the way. For like everyone's kind of looking at each other like, well, are we gonna have shows or what are we gonna do? And then you guys are like, yeah, we're having fucking shows, and you guys are doing it, and everyone's looking at each other like, all right, we're fucking doing this. So, you know what? You guys were the ones who stepped up and showed the rest of the musicians and the rest of the scene like this shit ain't dead. It's new and it's good.
And people are hungry and thriving. People are very going out of their way to tell you thank you for just doing what you love. And if you can get that from people and keep it going and it spreads like wildfire, that's the mission. The mission is to keep music alive and keeping music, doing stuff with other guys that you never could do and go out of your comfort zone and be no fear. We're just collaborating, but you've seen what we're done.
Yeah.
You live in it,
Free Love Project is the perfect name for what's going on.
Well, thanks, son.
That's exactly what's going on.
That's my nephew over there, by the
Thank
way. That's my baby boy, Skippy. I call him Skip. Nobody knows I'm Skip.
All right, guys. Hey, everyone at home, please go check these guys out. They do a lot for our area, and it's brave, especially in our town.
Our town.
In our town, people view people like them, people like us, as fucking assholes. And we can pretend like that's not the case, but that's the real truth.
It is.
So, congratulations and good. Stand up for what you believe in.
Thank you. And the rag is still kicking ass. I mean, Scott Eddie's was on that when it was about.
Small.
Yeah, and I'm going, hey, man, that's bitching. No, it looks good,
I still have
man.
that one.
Do you really?
I don't have it here. I have it somewhere up there, but I do have it.
Yeah, that was a fun. We got glasses out of that one.
Oh, the noisy?
Yeah, we got the glasses. I have a pair of glasses actually somewhere too, like that in a box. But anyway, great. Keep this going right here, man. This is the voice of what needs to be heard.
Yeah.
So
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
We
you
appreciate
guys
it.
do
Let's
a
give it
good
up
job.
one more time.
All y'all.
All right, hey, we will be right back with Professional Americans after this.